Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This tea I've just picked up is far too hot. It's literally set my entire face on fire. I'm just checking out my streams. Looks like I'm live on YouTube, but I'm not convinced. Oh yeah, I'm live on Twitch as well. There we go. Yeah, got a bit of an ad break going on Twitch, so won't be starting just yet. How is everyone? I hope you're radiant. Today I'm going to be testing the latest build of Clomper. I'm going to be trying a few things that I don't know whether they're remotely possible. Such as, oh no, come on to that in a minute. Stuff. I'm going to be doing some stuff. This is the latest build, and if this works tonight, which would be nice, then my plan will be to promote it tomorrow. Give me a nice little promotion. Let's first, before we do that, I've not really got my socials set up, which is very silly. I mean, it's you know, it's streaming 101. You've got to let people know. I've told everyone on Discord, I believe. Over to Discord. Oh no, I haven't done yet. And there's no point me copying the same link twice. I have done this before, honest. And oh, there we go. Let's just get that going. There we go, and send it to all people. Lovely. I could make this automatic, but I don't do this quite enough for that to work. In all honesty. Yeah, it's just going to be a chill sesh. We're gonna test through this. This is the new user interface here. It's very nice. It's got a subtle message I've put on the front. Just waiting for the Twitch ad break. It goes on forever. And yeah, otherwise this bit there's some bugs that have been fixed. Although not everything that the dear testers have discovered. I haven't fixed it all just yet. I will do. Ah, Kilted and Zach. Hello, both of you. Lovely to see you. Good evening. Splendid. I have dispatched of the small person. And oh, AI, better get on it. Yes, get on the bugs, AIA. It's lovely to see you, AIA. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Fabulous latest video. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I chuckled much. Brilliant edit. Yeah. You're on your best behaviour, are you, Kilted? Really? I very much doubt that. You don't know what best behaviour is. Just honestly. Right, are we out of ads yet? Oh, 18 seconds on the old Twitch. It's right, I'll start in a moment. So, Bit Split, hello, lovely to see you. This version of the game has had minimal testing, which is the perfect state to put it in, not only on a stream, but also to let loose on everybody. Right, you've been trying to learn from my examples. That's very kind of you, Kilted. Kilted has been working very hard. So let's play. We're going to start a new game, and we're going to start with a brand new Clomper, and here we are. So the spawn position has, this is the first thing I needed to check this evening, that the spawn position is randomized. So there you go, I've randomly spawned in at the side, one of 6 possible places. Sad Cherries, hello! How goes the art? I hope well. Hope you are scritching and scribbling still, Sad Cherries. Lovely to see you. Right, let's see what's going on around here. Now the lighting, for those who not seen my latest devlog, I've completely changed the lighting. I hope this isn't too laggy. Now there are some lag spikes. Whoa. There are some lag spikes. We're gonna have a little bit of lag today. But that's fine. It's because my computer is currently working exceptionally hard. And it's a bit old. Sad Jerry says, yes, been practicing pixel art recently. Oh, that's kind of new for you. Am I right? I mean, I've seen plenty of your drawn art and your digitally drawn art, but not too much pixel. Well, that's fantastic. A particular theme at all? So, we've got these 4 boilers here. And what we're going to do is, we don't actually have many resources. We have 750. So I'm playing it on the kind of the stingy version of the game where you don't really start with much. I'm still not entirely happy with this book, but it will have to do for now. You don't really need this just yet, the inventory, because there's only 5 pipes. So if you go, oh, I want to filter them by the interactive ones, well, there's only 2. All right, okay, fine, I can see all of the pipes in one go. Oh, look, the key's broken in the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that was weird. View inventory. It's funny that, because I didn't think that there was a tooltip. I'm looking in the bottom left-hand corner, which is probably behind me. But I'm looking in the bottom left-hand corner, and there's, yeah. Is it easier for me to move me over? Let's show you what this is. You know, if I move myself, you see, I've got these little tooltips in the bottom, and I've just noticed a bug, because there's always a bug. If I close the inventory, it then gives me the tooltip for inventory, but there really shouldn't be a tooltip for inventory. Not yet. So that's sort of a bug. Let's just pretend that bug doesn't exist. I'm going to move myself back now. Oh, because no one cares about tooltips. Oh, I can move myself more. Right into the corner. Lovely. Super. Let's build some pipes. Now, the first thing we want to put on is the con. As you can see, I've moved the ports down out of the ceiling because I'm nice. Now, I've got 2 options here. I can try and link everything up in one go. Or I can link all the boilers together, which I kind of like doing because it allows you to go super fast, and super fast means super crash. But linking them all up does mean that it uses a lot of pipes. So let's not use too many pipes to start. Let's just try and do things with 2 boilers, because if something's going to blow up, 2 boilers is perfect. So let's build some pipes, let's join those together, and then let's... Now, I've chosen to come up this side of the Clomper, which is normally the bad place to be, and we'll see later why that is. It's normally better to try and lay your pipes on the other side because there's less stuff there. So let's bring this up forward. Now we want to come clear of this leg here, so we don't want to go quite that far. What we could do, that's not going to work. I've not really got a great pipe selection yet, so I'm still somewhat strong. Oh, that's nice. Or if I go over the top of the stairs, that's going to make it really difficult to get out of the pit. Well, fortune favours the bold, eh? Is that now really difficult to get out of the pit? No, it's alright. It'll do. Right, and then we can link up the map that way. And then, for this fella down here, we probably just... Is that going to... No, see, nothing really lines up properly by design. Oh, yeah, it's chat, isn't it? Mostly character design practice. Well, that's lovely, sad cherries. Shiny particles, Gilded. Absolutely. I very much love them. Oh, and for those of you who've not met Bernie, this is Bernie over here. Hello, Bernie. I should have said to you earlier, but I know you're just hopping around. Here's Bernie. Hello, Bernie. Let's give him a pet. Oh, he loves it. He loves a bit. Now, I don't want you to get hurt, Bernie, which normally happens when I drive the Clomper off a cliff. So let's just pop you down there. Oh, let's pop you into the seat. There you go. Bless him. Right, so that's not going to link up that way. So if we bring it down using this way, this is a terrible idea, but we'll come back to why later. Right, fantastic. There's the first 2 linked up. Now, if I give it a bit of power up here on the back, then we'll see the con has come on. We know the con is on because we've got dials appearing. The heat needles will start building up a little bit. That's all right. That's quite safe. And the reason, oh yeah, they're beating up just a touch. Let's have 2 boilers worth, and let's have the map as well. There we go. Let's see what it's given us. What is this? This is horrible. Yes, he is cute. He is very cute. This is the worst map though. This is just like everywhere there is hills and death. God. I was trying to test Hills and Death earlier today, and it gave me a map that was entirely flat, just entirely filled with conveyor belts and flat bits. And now I'm on a stream, and it's given me this nonsense. let's pick up the quest. So the quest that we're doing is the only quest, the quest that's been there for years, is to first we're going to go to the boiler, we're then going to pick it up with the claw, we're then going to go to the drop-off, and then we're going to drop it on the drop-off. But to do that sensibly, we're probably going to have to get some scrap because, yeah, it's doing this with the default amount of scrap is default pipes is hard. So, is it on the map? No. So we're facing north, and the quest, this is the quest marker here, is facing northeast. So northeast is this way, where the crevasse is. Well, that's not very helpful. I'm going to drive across the crevasse. That's terrible. I want to see what's going on with this hill on our right hand side though, because this looks like a ramp. So this, because you can see it's not completely flat. At the moment, with the world as simple as it is, you can kind of guess where there are ramps. So I reckon this is a ramp that we can just clomp over the top of. But first, we want to have a look outside. Oh, more stuff going on. The ambient environment light situation seems very pretty. It is. Thank you very much, Kilted. It needs a bit more work, but I'm getting there. A true hellscape. You're right, Zach. It really is. Ah, Voluted Beret. It's good to see you. Welcome on board. Sad Cherries, the way the map works always makes me think of big cities and skyscrapers. Yes, it does look like that, doesn't it? You're absolutely right. Yeah. And so the hexes there, they just represent height of flat, ramped terrain, not actual hexes in the world. That's correct. Yes, they are just to give you a sense of roughly what's up and what's down. The best way to demonstrate that is to rotate the Clomper, but I can't do that at the moment because I've not linked any of the legs up. But let's look outside next. Are these boilers getting overly hot? I shouldn't think they are. No, the needle on the heat isn't moving perceptibly, so that's fine. Let's now link up the periscope over here. And there are different ways to do this. I haven't really come up with a favourite way yet, so what I'm going to do is the most basic way. I'm just going to bring the pipe down to the floor and then run it across the floor. This is usually a bad idea. Running pipes along the floor is fine to start with, but then you realise that you end up tripping over them all the time. So let's link it onto the map here, which is working as a bit of a nexus. We've not got quite enough power. Oh, we do have enough power for the periscope, but not enough for the periscope and the map. So let's give it a bit more. Let's just give it a bit more. Have we now got a map back? Yes, we've got the map and the periscope. Let's go and have a look outside. I'm expecting a ramp. A ramp! Boilers look good. Girlers, not so much. Oh, yeah, that was terrible. That's just awful. Do you have a license for that kind of sense of humour? I'm not sure that we're the kind of community that allows that sort of thing. I'm not sure how I would say boilers in your accent, sir, and I wouldn't even give it an attempt. So we're going to have to start moving the thing, and to do that we need some legs going on. And again, I'm thinking let's just do it simply. Do we want to let's link up some more boilers. I think we're going to be all right. So if we just link up some, oh, what if I do there? There we go. And we'll link up these ones and we'll link them all together, because maximum power means maximum gonna kill yourself, frankly. Let's then put a valve in there, so that's so I can turn the leg off easily. We're only going to link up one set of legs on each side. It means we won't go very fast, but without lots of pipes, that's kind of hard anyway. And then I can do the same on this side, can I? Probably. Let's give it a go. Let's turn that into a T-piece. I've never made a pipe network quite like this one before, so this is new to me. Why is that coming out there? Missing hole. There we go. Super. So we got the legs linked up, and we're not moving. That's good. Always best to check that you're not moving, because sometimes you link something up and yeah, you start moving. So let's give it some oomph. That's a tiny amount of speed on there. The steam is barely in there, but we are turning a little bit. Yeah, we're coming round. See the map now. Here's for Kilted's benefit. You see the map now is is sort of arranging itself as you're rotating round. It's taking its like radar, if you like, of working out the heights of things. So it means you get some oddnesses, but the whole point is that you only to give you an idea to help plan your strategy rather than give you anything too detailed. So yeah, it's going to keep coming around. I'm turning extremely slowly at the moment. Normally you'd give it a bit more oomph and go faster than this, but I'm drinking my tea. Now the teal arrow is coming round, which is saying that the quest is right in front of us, but we're not going to drive off into a crevasse yet. We're not going to do that just yet. So the other thing to note on this little questy bit here, I'm going to use the photo mode so we can get really in close. Whee! So this little clomper here is going to go round this dial the closer that we get. So that's going to just sort of go round the edge, and that will tell us how far away we are from the quest. At the moment, we're as far from the quest as it can possibly be. Now we're coming round to the east, which is where we're going to stop. I'm just going to jump into the periscope. Let's recenter it so we're looking at the front. Oh, is that a new bug? Oh, new bug. Oh, this is interesting. I'm locked in the periscope. Ooh, one of my testers did find this. And there's no way to get out of the periscope. Well, that's not a very interesting game, is it? I'm pressing all the keys. I can't get out of my own periscope. Why is that not working? I wonder if I've got a bug there. Probably. Okay. Fortunately, I have played this before, so it's rather easy for me to return. You didn't notice that? There was no bug there. There's no problem there. Would it be possible to show ramps on the map display? Maybe as an upgrade the player can get. Not a bad idea, VB. However, at the same time, I don't want to make it too easy for them. I don't see why the player should have it easy. You know, honestly. It's just, wait, I mean, do you want me to come around there and play the game for you as well, VB? Not to jump on the queue, but I'm checking the YouTube chat as well. I would second question from VB about upgraded map display, like higher vitality. We'll look at that in the future. Honestly, I'm not sure whether that's going to make it more fun or not. I think there are some other ways of looking outside that I want to put in possibly in the future, but I'm not. I think we need more people to play it and see how angry people get. After dinner with the missus, have a lovely, lovely evening, and I hope you have something lovely to eat. You take care, mate. Thanks for popping in. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. We'll catch up again. Right, so we're just going to bring this down here. I'm just building the same pipe network that I had before, which I can just about remember. I apologise if it's slightly different in some way. I think I probably did that, and then I probably did this, and then did the simplest thing. This looks right. I'm a bit nervous about that bug about getting into the periscope. What did I press? Did I press something weird? I don't know. I'm not against the idea of jumping into Unity in a bit and seeing if I can figure out what I've done wrong. That was weird. Why would it do that? This is the correct way to build pipes, by the way, for those wondering. If you want to build pipes, do so with the boilers off, so you don't have steam in your face the whole time, which makes life a lot harder. The new pipe building mechanics are excellent. So thanks for all the play testers who said, Rob, making pipes is awful. What are you doing? Just fix it. I've fixed it. Let's bring the boilers up to 5. That shouldn't make them explode just yet. Because we're powering enough stuff. There we go. Have we got the same map as before? No, brand new map. Of course we do. It's not cheating. What have we got around us? Oh, we've got a conveyor right in front of us. Fantastic. Some ramps behind us. No problem. See, it worked then. I went in and out of the periscope then. Okay, well, let's grab the quest. You'll be surprised to see it's the same one. Who'd have thought when there's only one? Oh, sure, man. No point in jumping on a random idea from a deranged Twitch viewer, of course. Frankly, some of the best ideas come from deranged viewers. Many of the greatest feedback I've ever had is from YouTube comments. It was just thought, and it's a good thought. I think I like the idea of upgrading the map, somehow making it do more work, but it mustn't give too much more information. What's wrong with you, Bernie? Get out of my face. Come over here. But I know, I'll give you usually a little good fire sprite. There we go. You pop down on there. You watch the tea. We're not boiling tea just yet. Oh, it is all getting quite hot round the back there. What have I got my options set to? Have I got it set to really hard? I've got it set to heat builds up. It should be alright. It shouldn't explode at that. You'll see lots of like suddenly the mouse turning really quickly. That's a combination between my machine working quite hard, or it could be the world generation algorithm lagging out. It's a problem. I'm not going to fix it just yet because I don't have to. It's all right. I will. The fix is going to be big. So we know which direction we're going in. We're now going in north-northwest. We're going to just like slam it on. Oh, actually, before we go wandering off across the, what we need is a little bit more. This is now worrying me. Oh, okay, still working. What's worrying me a little bit, what I need to do is get some more scrap. Otherwise, we won't be able to link up the map and all the other stuff that we need. So let's go and get... There's 4 over there, bearing of 020 roughly. Okay. Everything seems to be working. Yeah, I wonder how they got them. I might have to talk to my alpha test team, which is not at all my son and his friend, about how they managed to get stuck in the periscope, because they did manage to reproduce that one. Now, a slightly annoying thing they haven't sorted out yet is that if you're just looking around the Clomper, then it will try and create temporary pipes. So the solution is to go to repair mode with F, and then that's not so much of a problem. Okay, now if I drive onto this conveyor that's right in front of me, then I'm going to get over to that scrap really fast. Probably too fast to get off the conveyor, so let's not do that. Let's walk to the side a little bit. Let's walk round the edge of the conveyor. I'm not against conveyors, but there's a time and a place. Oh, the quest isn't too far away from this one, because I've noticed that down here, the little Clomper there has started to move around. Fair enough. Having a tiny Rob in the corner telling me how to play would be low-key but hilarious. Yeah, I think that's the thing. That's a service I can offer Valuted. I'm extremely expensive though. Sad cherries, but I love building pipes while blinded by steam. Then you're welcome to do just that and shoot yourself off around the Clomper. You go for it. Don't let me tell you how to make your own life more difficult, sad cherries. No, you go for it. So we're going to walk a little bit to the east, just a touch. We're going so slowly. 3. Oh my goodness. We'll see if we can get it up to 12 later. We're going to walk forward a little bit. We're going to be walking straight at a wall right now, I reckon. Yeah, look, we're walking straight at the wall. We're going to turn to our left. Let's turn to our left now. Let's turn north. Quick, 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 quick. God, the frame rate is absolutely choppy. I don't think my computer very much likes. It's probably the automatic green screen behind me is probably the thing that's causing the problems. It takes a fair amount. Should we be hearing the game? Well, there's not a lot of sounds, and also I think I might have turned it down a lot, but there aren't a lot of sounds. It's a good question. That's one of the things I have to do more of, put sounds in it. People expect sound in games. Who knew? Yes, it's a good point. I think it's a combination of, yeah, me not having very many, as many as you'd expect me to have, and the game just being a bit quiet. So sorry about that. Yeah, you've got to have that feedback, says Kilted. You're absolutely right, sir. It will come. Right. Oh, we're right on for 2. Fantastic. What we're going to do is, though, we're just going to pause for a second. Oh, this is now going to, because I've got these pipes set up really simply, every time I come to a halt, I change direction, which is not ideal. Okay, I want to link up this. This is the grabber here. This is the claw. And I'm going to link that up. What is the nicest way of doing this from here? This isn't how I normally set things up. So there's a horrible way to do it with my very limited pipe selection. I do need some more pipes, because yeah, okay, so if we stuck one in here. Oh, here we go. Now, because I'm a fan of whimsy in the game, you can actually jump into these steam and it will shoot you up into the air. Whee! Wow, actually that's more powerful than I was expecting. Puts you right up into the ceiling. Right, so yeah, it's a bit of a laugh. So if you want to use that to help propel you around the Clomper, you're welcome to. It's a bit less necessary now because you can climb the pipes. Bitsplit, well, all the cling clangs in my head sound amazing. Thanks, Bitsplit. What I'll do is I'll send a microphone round and we'll see if we can record all of those straight out of your head, because I think that'd be brilliant. I heard this from someone. We have two senses that can sense games, sight and hearing. So 50% of the game experience is the sounds, and that's fair. And in your X mode, it's very, very satisfying shooting someone with a sniper rifle. It's the best way to get XP. Not that I'd know, against bots. Do you have any plans for different dimensions of pipes? Say pipes are half diameter to get super convoluted networks. Right. And maybe consider big into small pressure changes. Right. As it is, the game gets really very complicated. And so I need to be careful not to make it any more complicated than it is. That I've just done it again. That was by accident. So I need to be careful. I've considered it, but I think it would then make it a bit complicated for ordinary folk, not folk of your caliber, Kilted. You know, not a gentleman of your considerable mental stature and power. But for us ordinary folk, I think it gets complicated enough, because you've got to balance steam amongst all these things. Speaking of which, is everything getting a bit hot? Oh, it should be all right. Yeah, it's fine. So this one is powered up. So you can tell it's powered up because the two wheels that move the claw forward and backwards and side to side, you can see a foot down there on that side, are with us. So what we're going to do is, and I've not tried, this is a new thing I've never tried before. Imagine that. Okay, I'm going to put the claw down. So there's the claw down. Imagine it's a claw machine that's underneath the Clomper. I could cheat, of course. I could show you what it looks like. Here it is. I'm using the debug camera. And there's the claw magically suspended below the Clomper. Right, I'm going to go back away from cheat mode now. Photo mode's available to everyone. I just don't tell many people about it. What we're going to do is we're going to drive forward. I think we're still lined up. Yeah. We've got to be careful that the feet on the left-hand side don't go over this conveyor, otherwise it will shoot forward. So if I turn on the right side, oh, I just climbed up a pipe. If I turn on this side first, then I'll turn away from the conveyor, because the conveyor would be out through that wall. Okay, and then I'm going to turn on the other side. I could turn the boilers down as well, but I think we're going to clomp really slowly. Yeah, we're going really slowly. We're doing about 1.5. Perfect. That'll do. And then we're going to see if I can use this. So R is to close. So when some scrap comes underneath, we're going to see if we can catch it. Or what we could do is move this all the way to the front. Now, one of the features that's coming soon, but not here yet, is that you don't know if anything's underneath the Clomper unless it's a quest. So that's difficult. So you're now in the guesswork. So we know that the scrap is going to be underneath the Clomper shortly, but is it here or is it not? I've got a solution to it. We're going to have indicators on this to tell you when something is underneath, to give you an idea of where it is. Otherwise, it's just a bit of guesswork at the moment. Ooh, is it going to come? I'm going to take a drink of tea and it'll appear. Well, hopefully it'll be going so slowly. Yeah, there it is. There it is. No, the other way. And grab it. Missed. No. Go back. Go back. Go back. Right. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We don't have to do that. Wait. No. No, 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 no. Oh. Stop that. Stop that one. Because now... Oh, where's it gone? Oh, is it? We can't clock past it. Now, this is where we need the indicator. That's the back corner. One side. And let's go to the other side. Oh, we totally missed it. Oh, no. I was going to use the reverse gear to go backwards. Let's try that anyway, because it's probably behind us. I think we clomped past it. The indicator balls are what we need. So what we're going to do is we're going to link up this bit. Do we have enough to put a switch in? I don't know. We're going to have enough to put a switch. Oh, hello. We're going to... I'm not convinced we're going to have enough to pay for that switch, because we are now... Yeah, we're in a kind of pipe poverty. Right, no one needs that in their life. So if we come down, will that link up to there? No, because I'm an idiot, and that's exactly what I wanted. Oh no, we just run out. You can tell we've run out because in the top right-hand corner where the tool is, there's this purple thing that's telling us that we've run out of pipe, run out of money. We need scrap. So what we could do is just get rid of that one, replace it with a much cheaper straight, and then link it up, and that'll make us go backwards, which is fine because we don't really want to go forwards, and then we can just unplug it. That's probably okay. This is the problem with doing things amongst Steam. You cannot see a thing. Right, there we go. So, we don't have enough just to I'm one short. What do we not need? We don't need a periscope, probably. Dude, I'd be lucky if I could get one single pipe from one boiler to anywhere, and that's not easy. Let's face it. Don't tell many people about it. It says on live internet recorded for posterity. That's true. I might also have several devlogs when I mention it. That's also a thing. Right, so reverse gear is now locked in. It's not turning, but it's down. It's down at the moment. It's also sparking weirdly. Should you be sparking if you're not moving? Fine. So we are going to go backwards. Going backwards is a bit risky because you can't see backwards, and we don't have a periscope at the moment. So let's just try and clomp backwards. Let's see if this new feature is actually useful. So it should appear from here where the centre of where it is. There we go. Am I moving? Oh, what could be a thing is that we don't have enough steam. Yeah, there's not quite enough steam. Okay, let's a bit more power, Igor. More power. More power quite often means going to explode. As long as the amount of steam that there it is. Stop. This is a terrible pipe network. It's fine. Yes, it's underneath. Right. Let's unlink that one. And let's turn all these boilers down before they just explode. We'll go down to 5. Another thing I'm going to change is this dial here. See, it's got 2 markers on it. It's got a chunky one and a long thin one. The long thin one tells you how much steam is being used, and the chunky one is showing you what the boiler is set to. Now, when they're a long distance apart, that means that you're going to run up a lot of heat. But I don't think that's a very obvious way to show that difference, so I'm going to be changing that for a new thing, which is fine. Cool, but this is now linked in, and we can now go and pick up some scrap. We haven't actually linked. Hey, the little flag pops up, that tells us it's all right, and we put it. Now, the next thing we need is we can get rid of these pipes for now, because we're playing it from the perspective of not having many resources to start with. This is a bit more tricky. Now what we need to do is get this lift here. This lift is going to bring it inside. And I think the closest way is actually, if we just put that one back in there, stop that steam coming out. I think the closest way is here. Probably this way. Oh, let's pop that. Oh, no, I've got to get out of the way. Get my big bum out of the way. Right, this should work. Well, I've not done that way before. Now, there's probably not enough steam to run that. See, it's not full up. That ball has to be completely full up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kill that one off. Don't need the claw to move at the moment. And now we've got enough steam for the lift. So here we go. Down the lift goes with the beautiful iris. Oh, I love the iris. And then up it comes again. With scrap. Oh. Right. Now, the next thing that we need to link up is the grinder over there. There's a lot of things you need to get going. Once you've got it all set up, then you realise that you've made a complete mess and you need more, even more. But we're going to just throw, I think we're probably going to need 2 lots of scrap. I'm just going to have a quick look out the front. Here we go. Will it crash again? Now, I think you can just see it. There's right in front of us. Oh, not right in front of us. We're now pointing. Ugh, that's a bit worrying. There is another lot. But let's grind this. Ooh, should we grind this first or should we get the other stuff? Let's get the other stuff first. Well, we can do that by turning that one off, by unlinking it. We could use valves for that, but we don't have a lot of resources right now. Now we want, which side was it on? Which side was it on? Was it on the left side? It's on, we want to turn to a heading of due north. Let's go due north. Let's first of all turn around now. To go to due north, oh look, what's that doing there? Get out the way, go that way. And we want to turn to the right. So if we turn to the right, we're going to use the left legs. And it will turn us nice and slowly round to the north. Here we go. Chug, chug, chug. We've not made a lot of progress towards the quest, but that's okay. Once we get some more pipes going on, it gets a lot easier. Okay. So that's now got us facing due north, so it should be right underneath us. Alright. That's powered up still, that's good. This is easier with 2 people, trust me, it's a lot easier if you've got a friend. Alright, I'll answer your questions in a moment. I've got to concentrate just for a moment, Kilted. If I don't concentrate, then I'll just clomp straight past it again. Oh, where's it coming? I definitely need the indicators on here to tell us when there's stuff underneath the Clomper, so you can find it easier to pick up. Oh, where's it going to come? Ah, the suspense is killing me. Not literally, that's just figurative. Here it comes. Bit further, bit further. We'll turn towards it. No, 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 no. This pipe network's really hard to use. Don't build your pipes like this. This is too hard. Right, okay. It's right in the middle though. Look at that. Now before I pick this up, I'm just going to catch up with the chat. When you get rid of pipe sections, do they map 1 for 1 for a new section? E.g., do you get 100% recovery when you remove them? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. In the future, I may have a setting where you can lose some resources by deleting them. But frankly, I think it's more fun just to be able to delete and add and then have a bit of experiment and go, nah, I don't like that way, or I've got myself in a tangle, and then just delete it without any worries of losing anything. But I do appreciate there'll be those people who, like professional player type things, who want that difficulty, and that's cool. It's very easy to put in fairness. So yes, it can be, but I'll put it in as one of the game rules. You see, I've got these game rules here, where it's got heat build up, so if you wang this up to the right hand side, you've got to be very careful how you balance your boilers, and each pipe can leak steam, so you've got to be careful with nice and efficient networks. And then collision damage, which I was playing with earlier today, and if you so much as brush something, bits fly off all over the place. So I'll add more of those in. They're quite easy to add, so I'll add more of those in for different styles of play. Let's pick this one. I hope that answers it. So your avatar on the map always faces the same way inside the Clomper, and the hexes rotate. Yes, that's absolutely true. Correct. Take your time, man, no rush. I'm just waffling, and I love the fact you're here, sir. So many times we've chatted. Nice rules for how you play. Good idea for different modes. Yes, and you can turn them all up to mega hard and put all the difficult ones in. I changed the key bindings to this, and it's really messed me up. So you can play on super, turn everything up to difficult, and it does just about play, but it's really hard. And I expect once I put the other things in, it'll be equally as hard. What? What? You had something in the claw? Hello, Houston? What's gone on with the claw? What is going on here? So we're just zooming in on the debug camera here to have a look. So the claw is now... So the doors are shut over the claw. Well, that's weird. Ooh, I wonder if something hadn't have its state reset last time. That would be interesting. So that's still powered up. It still appears to be working. But it's just the doors. The doors are shut, so you can't see anything. Right. Okay. Fine, I think. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Is this something to do with it unpowered? Right, that's now unpowered. So now it should move it over to lift. There we go, and push the boot on. For the crouton. Push the boot on, crouton. No. No, it's not having it. Oh, it's a bug. It's a bug, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to do is power that back on. Oh. Yeah, that's a bug. Oh. See, it's picked it up. And I can tell that because the flag is up. The flag is up, means it's picked it up. We pop over to here. Yeah, there it is. It's got it. It's just the doors are still shut, which shouldn't be the case. Now what we can do is get the lift to power up as well by just turning up the power. I try not to do this too much because I forget that I do this and then everything blows up and then I'm having to spend ages. Ooh, that's more... No, yeah, we don't need them all up as much as that. So that's still powered up. That's fine. This is still powered up. Let's give that a go. Come on. Come on, you know you want to give me the scrap. I have a feeling the logic is now busted. Or is it? It's taken a moment longer. Or is it really busted now? That is interesting. Oh, yeah. It's knackered, isn't it? The logic's gone. Ooh. How curious. There's another bug. I'm just going to turn up the boilers and let them go bang. So that's two bugs. We've got seen the periscope one. I already have that one in my project manager. Let's pop over to the GitHub project. While everything's going to get hot and steamy behind us. So we're going to come over here into my projects. This is the release 25 closed beta, and I've got another bug where I think it's something to do with something what's the claw, the lift. It's also probably powering up. That's probably the bug. Gets caught in a loop. Caught in a logic loop. Way, the first one's gone. You probably heard that. The doors. And there we go. Stick it in a blank issue. I'm going to assign it to myself. A huge team. And then label. I'm going to put it in as a bug. And it does need to go in the next milestone. Because I need to get that fixed. Yeah, I wonder what that is. That's a weird one. So what I'm going to do is, I know I've reset once already, but I'm going to cheat this time. Watch this. So if I bring this one up, I've put a console in. There are a few folk who absolutely love to turn stuff up super hard, just to see if they can do it. Not for me personally. I understand the desire for the challenge, and I understand it too. And yes, and that's absolutely fair. And I think games like this can absolutely be like that. There we go. Magically, I have a pipe network. I wonder how that happened. Oi. Now you get back in your seat. If you stay there. So Bernie there will stay in that seat until I go and pick him up. Right. And it's a new level. It's with a new quest. And you can see I've cheated in a whole load of pipes rather than making a whole load again. And we're just going to get a clomp on. This one is set up, I think, so we'll go at about 6, which should make life a bit easier. So it's telling us that it's to the east, but to the east is this crevasse. Let's go forwards to start with. Now, beforehand, you will have noticed that for me to steer the Clomper, I was going over and I was hitting a valve over there, and then I was hitting a valve over there, and it was a giant pain. And you kind of have to start that way because you don't have enough resources for things like this beautiful switch here, which allows me to get us rumbling along, and then I can change direction by just changing this switch. And the way I've got it set up here is actually not very good. I've seen much better designs than this. You can do so much better. So tutorials, wouldn't it be an idea to have particular setups inside the Clomper the tutorial teaches you to solve? Yes. The way you did the console cheat thing. Yes, absolutely. I think the tutorial, that's what I'm probably going to head for. The tutorial will be a special Clomper that you get to God, this is awful. You get to start in. But I'm wondering what form the tutorial should take from that. Me setting up a demo level is fine, and I can put a big big image together to say do this first, then this, and then this. I don't want to put anything in the game particularly to guide you just yet, because it will probably have to change. So that I'm a bit nervous about doing too much that's just then going to get ripped out. But the flip side is I'm probably going to have to do just enough to for new players for the open beta when I give everyone a chance, because there'll be people coming to that who haven't seen any videos and won't know what the hell is going on, and I feel for them already. So if I want to change direction now, I could just do that, and now I'm changing direction. Whee! So much better. You can design better. There are better ways of doing it, I'm sure, because I've still got loads of pipes all over the floor, so I'm forever having to jump all over everything. And I can't isolate different pieces either very easily. It's quite difficult. I made an ultra complicated one, but unfortunately it was built with an old save file format, so I can't have that one back. Cool. We won't be picking up any scrap this time. I think I've demonstrated that works. Yeah, so we go, clomping on. Now this is reasonable speed. A 6 is fine. You know, you can go quite a long way on 6. Or we're going about 4.5. So, but it's not as much fun as full speed though. Full speed is so much better. Here we go. Now, where are we at the moment? Now, we're only up to 9.5 and a bit, which is nice, but the reason we're not going any faster than that is because something will be switched on. No, something switched on. Oh, yeah, the map. Oh, the periscope. Let's switch the periscope off, because this is an extremely dangerous thing to do. We're hooning now. Right, let's turn that off. That'll make us go a bit faster. Boilers are going to get hot. They won't go bang though. How are we going to get over there? Have I chosen the wrong direction? There might be a ramp up ahead. So now we're going almost 12. Now to turn off, to get all the way up to 12, you have to turn off the map as well. It's not recommended. Turning off the map with the periscope, that's just not, it's not wise. Okay, let's have a look out. Oh, that's horrible. Why are we... Oh, why are we going sideways? We're already on a conveyor belt. Oh no. We're going to have to steer around this conveyor belt. Here we go. We want to go... Oh no, we want to go exactly east. This is the problem. If you've got full power, it means that you've got full power. I want to turn a bit to... No, we want to go the other way. Now the thing is, if I come to a halt, I'm going to have to turn all the boilers down. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if that will put us onto the ramp. It might put us on the ramp. You can see it's getting quite misty in here. Oh, we're going sideways because of that conveyor. I hate conveyors. Why did I put conveyors in the game? It's making it really hard. Right, we want to turn that way. Otherwise, we're gonna we want to get over the ramp. I think we have to go over the ramp, but we might have to stop and actually do some planning because I think we might have gone the wrong way. When I say we, I mean me. Oh, I think I've hit something. Oh dear, make a procedurally generated game, he said. It'll be fun, he said. Right, now the thing you've got to be careful of now, you've got to turn all the boilers down if you hit something. Because otherwise they're going to get hot and they're just going to start firing fire sprites all over the room. Which, while that is funny, it does take 20 minutes to put them back. Look at the state of this. Oh my goodness me. Right, let's sort this out. Go away. Why are we still moving? Wow, that was nearly a very bad thing. Why are we still moving now? Are we on a conveyor belt? Oh dear. What is going on here? We half on the ramp. Oh yeah, we're half on the ramp. And we're still turning. And it's still going to be doing damage because it's going to be butting up against that ramp. Quick, fix everything. Tonight's playtest is going really well. This is how most playtests go though. Honestly, I've seen the videos and wasn't smart enough for it without a tutorial. That's fair. I'll find a way. So why are there conveyors? What's the law? I'm not talking about the law yet. I've been very quiet about the law for good reason. So there is law. See, the thing is, I've come from a tabletop role-playing background, so the first thing I did was write a lot of law, and it all still fits. So every decision that I've made so far has fitted in with the original law that I've created. It's not what most game devs do, unless they're also closet role players. What if I just hit something again? Look at the state of this. It's all gone very badly wrong, this particular attempt. I'm just trying to get a quest done, and I don't want to have to use the cheat modes. Stephen, well, and it is lovely to see you. How are you? This might be the first time I've caught one of your streams. They don't happen very often, to be fair. Looking good, bruv. Oh, thank you so much, Stephen. I hope you're keeping well. I mean, F9. Yeah, I mean, I think we might start again. Fortunately, I can cheat in this. That was terrible. I can carry on going through here and just repair everything up. I just don't think that's a very interesting stream. So let's all F4 that one. Oh look, magically, we have a lovely picture. Let's kick off another one. Normally, you'd probably pay a bit more attention. Normally. So what I was thinking of doing, another way to do the tutorial would be, as Kilted rightly suggested, have a kind of a default room like this with some missing holes, and then have some floating arrows in here going, okay, this is how you do the thing. And as you walk up to the floating arrow, then it will say, do this thing. So that's probably the easiest way. Right, let's try and get a quest now. I bet this is another absolutely horrendous. I mean, what is this? What is this behind us? This is the debug mode, or the photo mode. It's like, look at this absolutely horrendous crevasse. Good grief. And also, we've got one of my favourite things in the world. We've got a piece of scrap right on the corner on the edge. You can get to them. I wouldn't recommend it. Right, let's pop back in and see if we can work out where this quest is. It is to the northwest. Now, we've got two choices here. We can either go over what is probably a ramp on our left-hand side. So let's go and have a look at that. Let's look at our first choice. Our first choice is a ramp on the... There's a ramp on the left and it's lovely and it's sitting right in front of us due west. Fantastic. So that's doable. Ramps are normally quite safe. And I think there's a ramp down the other side. Or, oops, I fell off. Or we could try and navigate this very narrow, probably one tile wide nightmare between these two crevasses. If you get that slightly wrong and don't pay attention, you will go off the edge. Perhaps little Bernie Sprite Dude could advise. That's a fantastic idea. Let's ask Bernie. Quite often, if I ever need advice, I do ask Bernie. There he is. What are you doing over there? There's no need to be scared. We've only crashed pointlessly twice and there were two horrible bugs. How you doing, Bernie? So, come and have a sit down and let me know what you think. What should we do? Should we go over the hill? Okay. No, don't look away at me like... Don't look away. Look at me, thank you. Or do we go along the crevasse? Which way? The crevasse. You think... Okay, you reckon the crevasse way? Is that the more dangerous way, Bernie? I think it probably is. Fine. Okay. I think he looked away when I said the hill, so we're going to take that to mean go along the crevasse. Now, I bet there's a conveyor belt going into the crevasse up ahead. Let's have a quick look. Because no, there's no conveyor belt there, fortunately. So we want to head a kind of bearing of 0, 10. So let's turn round. Let's turn us to 0, 10, which is slightly northeast. That'll do. And let's clomp us on. I'm not going to go full speed for this. I mean, I could, because, you know, I'm daring. But I'm not going to for the moment. Here we go. If I was playing this normally, I would be picking up all of this scrap as I went. But, no, I meant advice for tutorials. Oh, that's... I'm now taking his advice. Kilted, I've taken his advice for which direction I go to. And now you're saying, don't do that. Ask him about the tutorials. Yeah, I think I'm trying to do it in such a way that is cheap and easy, but gives people what they need to see. And I've tried twice to make a video tutorial, but they're always awful. It's just like, I would not want to watch that. Well, we've got to be a bit careful here because I've got to line this up. You're going to see my concentrating face in a minute. Doesn't happen very often. So we're not going due north, so it's going to be quite tricky to line that up. Let's now go due north. Then we can line it up. Yes. Yes. We should be clear. Oh, no, the other way. Turn back to due north. 6 is a perfectly respectable speed. We could crank it probably a bit more without the boilers going bang. So the quest is down there somewhere. We'll wait until we're more in the middle and then I'll do a turn and go due west. Yeah, that's about right. Here we go. Round go and now go due west. Which is turning to left, so I need to do the legs on the right. Here we go, round and round. Lovely. Time for a cup of tea. For those wondering, this is Clomper. You can go and wishlist it now. open beta coming soon when I fix some of these horrendous bugs I've just discovered. That was the aim of tonight's stream, is to do a full regression test. Right, is that, from the map's perspective, right down the middle? It looks pretty good. Yeah, video tutorials are okay for folks who can just absorb and then do the thing, but other folk like me, kind of interactive. Yeah, I'm with you. But like, I guess it depends on how it's done. Sometimes tutorials are integrated into the start of the story. Other times it's standalone, go here, learn, then go back to the game. I think it would be integrated into the game, but not the story yet, because I'm not putting any of that in for the open beta. I'm not putting any lore in to start with. But I am going to try and drive us a bit faster. I haven't really checked out the periscope. Let's go up to 8. 8 sounds good. Now we are using as much steam as we are creating, so it should build up heat, but not too bad. What is going on over here? It gets worse out there. I can't believe it. We're looking for a red hex. A red hex will tell us where it is. Now you can see the little I'm going to do photo mode. Oh, hello. Oh, I've got it on high speed on the photo mode. Here we go. So I'm in photo mode here, and you can see the little Clomper moving around as we get closer. It's adorable. Really proud of that, of all the things I've done. But this is... What is going on there? Is it on the top? It's like the word. What is with the RNG today? Honestly. That's appalling. God, we're doing about 7.5. It is, it's right on the top. It's just, this game hates... Well, hello. I've turned the boilers up, so we're going at some considerable rate. It's on top of a hill. Oh, well, I better hit that ramp correctly then. And it is right at the top of a hill. Hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, now if I stop us, then we'll find that all the heat starts climbing up. So let's not have that, because that's where things start going bang. And we don't want to have to put all the fire sprites back just yet. We'll test that later. Okay, lovely. So we shouldn't go bang right now. But I think I'm a bit close to this crevasse. So let's go and have a look in the periscope. I am a bit close to it on the left. But I think, honestly, that's okay. If I carry on straight on there, there's that ramp ahead. I should hit that okay. Imagine going for this bit of scrap just in front of the periscope just there. It's a bit close to the edge. Might have to adjust that a bit. Because if you were desperate and you really needed to periscope, and you needed some scrap and that's what you had, that would be horrible. There we go. So we keep chunking along. Doing 6 at the moment. Why are we only doing 6? Oh, I turned the boilers down. That's probably wise how close we are. It looks worse on the map. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. Now, I might have to pause in a moment because a small person will be coming in to say goodnight. It'll only take a minute. We go chunking along. Here we go. There's the ramp. Now, for getting up a ramp, you need a bit more oomph. So the little Clomper on the dial going round, that's your distance from target. Yes. Is there a chance the world generates in a way that is untraversable? No. Because what happens at the moment, for a number of reasons, one of them is mathematical in that they're always convex, so the hills all never sort of bend around you, they always bend inwards, never outwards, so it always creates things that are kind of solid. That's the first reason. The second reason is the way that I've created the tiles, there's always a place to walk round the edge. And the last reason is that I always put the I do a path finding between wherever the quest is and wherever the Clomper starts, and so it only chooses a place which is valid. So it can't ever put the quest in a place that's not valid. You can still walk in completely the wrong direction, and I've done that many times. But yes, it will always be valid. Now you can see here the artificial horizon is showing us more sky and less ground. That means we're going uphill, And you can see the little Clomper on the map is raising up. That's so cute. So we're clomping up the ramp. Now, unfortunately, when you're on a ramp, there's not much to see unless you look sideways. There you go, coming up to the top of this hill. But I'm hoping to see the boiler quest item when we get to the top. What are you doing with the small lever and the double pipe thing near the map? I shall show you that in a moment. Let me just pop over the top. There's the quest item. Yay! We're up the top. And I've done it right this time. So this thing here is how I've set up my driving. So this is the switch here, and if the handle is down to this side, then the steam comes down this pipe and drives these 3 legs, 1, 2, 3. So the Clomper will turn to the left because it's like a tank. And in the same way, if I push the switch down this way, then the steam comes down these pipes and it drives this one, and that one. So you turn right. So that's how I can steer. You don't have to do it this way. It's how you build it is up to you. This is just the simplest. I've just got used to it. I don't even actually think this is a very good way of doing it. Honestly, I don't think this is very good at all. I think there are better pipe networks. I've seen better, and it wasn't this. Now we could, because I'm ever so slightly finicky, I'm going to line up exactly as I can onto this quest item. Oh, there we go. So we just turned a little bit, and now it should be right in front of us. Now what we're going to do is look down here, and we should see it appear. We're probably going a bit too fast though, if I'm perfectly honest. But it will appear as this big old octagon underneath, fingers crossed. Oh, and it will start flashing probably. It's starting to move to the side a bit. It's a bit worrying. Don't do that. Oh, it's underneath the Clomper now. That's the flashing tells us it's under the Clomper. Where is it? There it is. Stop! Oh, have we gone over the top of it? That would be annoying. I don't know why I've got 2 switches here, 2 valves here. That's pointless. Right, where has it gone? There it is! Yay! God, we caught it just in time. Let's go and pick it up. No, down first. Now pick it up. Now bring it up. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not impressed about the bug that happened earlier. I don't know what I've done to break it. Oh, we need a bit more power for the lift, so let's turn that one off. It shouldn't need to be on. Okay, and there we go. Down it goes, and hopefully we'll see our beautiful quest item. No, we won't, because that's probably the same bug. Yes, there we go. That's that same bug. Is there something? And there's no errors appearing in the log. It's just broken, isn't it? What we can do though, that's a bit annoying. Can I even let's see. I've dropped it. It's now gone on the ground. I can now pick it up. It's the doors. Something to do with the animation on the doors. Let's increase the power so we can power up both the lift and the grabber at the same time. So they're both on. Now see if that's the problem. This is the same bug as before, which is frustrating, but I'm actually glad I found it now rather than people playing it find it. I'd hate to have new players. Yeah, now this one is broken just like it did before. Right. Now, is it still in here? Oh, now that is on, but it's now not, it's telling me it can't move. Yeah, interesting. Well, yeah, that's a little bit broken. Someone's 100% opening the lift and then immediately jumping down it before the iris closes. Yes, and you'll respawn if you do. There's also a ladder. I might have to just pause for a moment, which is a good timing because there's ads coming in a couple of minutes. Because there is a small person gonna burst in and is gonna do a pitch invasion, as she likes to do. She is not to be stopped. So what I'm going to do to finish off tonight is I'm going to drive off a cliff, because that's a laugh. I'm annoyed that the quest isn't working, but that's okay. I think it's not a scary bug. It's not like, oh, I don't know what that is. That will just be a logic bug, something that I've missed. Let's just turn towards this massive crevasse, which is a great way to end any evening, obviously driving off into a crevasse. And it's to the south. I do enjoy the way the map kind of shifts itself around. This is concerningly in this case. It does mean you need to be a little bit careful when you're doing your turns. You can't use the map for everything. You can't just drive on the map. And here we go. We're doing 4, that'll do. If we turn stuff off, we'll go a bit faster, but we're right near the edge anyway. If we go to, look, oh look, looks like it's got a bit of a blockage, as it were. Looks like it's got a blockage. So it comes, oh, off the edge. The best place to be is in here. We'll see the artificial horizon, see quite a lot of ground. Here it goes, we're going off the edge. If we had more stuff in here, it would all lift off the ground. Oh, our speed's increased. Oh no, quite a lot of damage. Yeah, that's not ideal. Where'd it put us? Put us somewhere nearby. It would be hilarious if it put us back exactly where we wanted to be. Ooh, there we go. And the legs are just sorting themselves out. So yeah, some bugs. Otherwise, it's largely working. So the new mechanic here is that you can fix all the pipes up, chop, 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 and yeah, and then run up the pipes, fix them up. Or you can't run up that one. You can run up this way. Can you run up that way? There we go. So yeah, that's the new mechanics that I've got in there. I can't even see what I'm doing. The lag with me streaming at the same time is quite considerable, but that's okay. I don't mind that so much. It's only me streaming, as long as it's not the game doing it particularly badly. Yeah, well, that's a charming place to end, I think. I hope to do some more of these, but I can't do them for too long because it's exhausting. It's exhausting being me. Thank you, Kilted. That's very kind of you to say. This is well and truly broken. I mean, I think some would just say, "Oh, I can't be fixing this," and that'd be fair. I think I need to scale it back just a little bit. Let's put my. So thank you very, very much, everyone, for coming along, stopping by just for a shorty one, and I hope you'll see you all again soon. Thank you, Kilted. Thank you all the new people coming and talking over on YouTube and on Twitch. It's been great. Thank you kindly for streaming the show. No, you're welcome, Kilted. Lovely to see you, and I hope to see you back on, the other place. We do. Right, I'm gonna do a bye-bye screen, and then we're gonna raid someone if you're on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, have a good one. Toodles.